But my question that I want to ask is, has it been confirmed, or is it under speculation potentially that Rosoro is that puppet? The broken puppet? Keepers, could you, like, not fire at me, please? Oh, cool. A cluster grenade. There's the other one. But no, the only reason why I'm curious about that is because, I mean, I might just be looking into it too much. But I kind of figured, you know, the broken puppet says, "Hello, my only friend?" And then he says something along the lines of, "You may not be my... Later on, you might not be my only friend, but you'll always be my first friend." So... Or something along those lines, but I'm just throwing out ideas. Because that seems like something that developers would do. Be mean like that, and not let you realize that until after you've played the DLC. Bonk. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Bonk. Okay, there we go. Oh. It's not difficult, it just takes a while to beat them. There's one. A balance crank. I mean, I can understand that there are a couple of times where you would probably get more benefit from balance, like when you're level 100. You find it by the tree. Yeah, but like, Rosora says you'll always be my first friend. Not Rosora, but the puppet. And it may not be her voice necessarily, but it's got that mentality. I don't know. I'm throwing spitballs out. It's just something that I thought I might have pieced together.
Ah, this must be quite... Trust me. And if you're not alive, then you must be dead. That's just logic.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they've shown that they can put their mental capacities. They can mentally control some of the other robots, like the guy in a jar.
In my judgment as a doctor, all should end while there's still...
He can control robots that are in the area. I don't know. It's just something that I got out of the corner of my eye.
Remember now. My Adelina.
I am not number 890. Name precious. Forgotten. Okay, now I gotta do this the right way. Yeah, friggin' 2 levels worth of experience. You gain so much experience so freaking quick. And I don't know how to get in there. Oh well. I forgot. You go around. I could have sworn that there was one nearby. I mean, there's that one in there, yeah, but that's... just walk around. Oh. Okay, looks like we're doing this. Yeah, you stay up there. Surprise! I thought for sure it would have just boom right as soon as it popped up. A lot of experience too. Okay. We're just gonna ignore all of the mechanics in this area. Run right past everything. Real quick. Real quick. Yeah, freaking work thought that they could be slick and schedule me from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. for a meeting. And I was like, hi, I'm not attending this. They were like, why not? It's early. Yeah, but everyone's gonna be there. Nuh-uh. What do you mean, nuh-uh? All of the people who close? All of the loaders? The people who work later in the evening and they have to drive 30 minutes? No, they're not gonna be willing to negotiate their time. That was a lot. All at once. So we're not doing that. I thought that I could just do that to get past all of the spitting bullshit. No. No. It's not that easy. I was open. Oh well. We can still pick up this real quick and then continue on our way. Grab the stargazer on the way. The nearby stargazer. I know that there's one in that shack. I forgot how to grab it, unfortunately. But I know it's something stupid easy and I'm just overthinking it. Up the ladder before the bridge. So I have to go over there still. This is one of those things where it's like right behind something. I know that much. It's in a very obvious spot. Yeah. Okay, there it is. That's annoying. Thank you, Extus. I dislike that. I dislike that. It's in too obvious of a spot. And it hides easily, very, very smoothly with the surrounding area. There we go. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Okay. There it is. Damn it. Uh-oh. That's not good. That was not impossible, but it was a little flustering, I will say. That's a trap. Yeah. Although I don't know what I want to play after this. I know I want to play a story game. I don't know if I want to play Breath of Fire. I know I said it earlier, but I don't know if I want to play Breath of Fire 1. Which will be a little grinding, but I can throw on like an experience hack for 5 levels. Just make it to where the grinding is not a factor. No! Okay. I always use the rope pull on the big guy there. Across the gap behind that chest. Oh, there's something right there. But I do want to take a moment to swap like a transition game. Whether it's Final Fantasy IX, just playing it for the story, not for... No, thank you! Thank you. Nine, I've explained it. I told you. Go to bed. Good night, Jeff. Rest well. Bloodborne is on the list, and you said you're doing the same thing. You're taking a game, a transitioner game, so that you can not be flustered when you're trying to parry and you're... Son of a gun! But no, good night, Jeff. Rest well. I will catch you later. Hope everything's going well for you. Yeah, you're more saying good night as well. You're using my words against me. My story game, does that mean JRPG? Yeah. Breath of Fire, it's a solid game. Final Fantasy IX, but I can put on the damage sheet and just kind of like steamroll everything. Where I'm dealing 4 nines of damage and I can just enjoy the story for a bit. I'm contemplating if I would count not Deltarune, Undertale as a story game, because yeah, it is primarily story based, but like you're doing a lot of like actively fighting. It's not something like, oh yeah, you're just using your brain. There it is. One of my brothers have been talking with me about Final Fantasies 1 and 2, which I'm excited about. I do plan on playing those. Final Fantasy Tactics? Yes, it does. September 30th, and I've already purchased it. Part of me wants to do like a comparison between the PlayStation 1 version and the remake, because I do have the PlayStation 1 version. I heard that they pretty much rewrote the end of the game because of story and English and how it all flows. Alternatively, I have kind of been contemplating, I know that I've said this before, but I haven't said it before on stream, but I'm contemplating picking up Split Fiction because I want to play it, but like, like I know who I would play it with, and it would be a very fast, what, 12, 16-hour stream, especially with wanting to 100% it. Not get tripped up on the chords. Let's get our health and capacity up to 70 first, and then we'll work on stamina. Because it feels weird. Only, like, it feels really, really weird leveling up the top 3 above all else. And then the last one, the damage stat is like, oh, well, like, if you do a little research and digging into it, you only get, like, I want to say maybe 200 damage. Additional damage for 10 points into your primary damage stat. So, like, is it really worth it? Another City Long Spear, a great weapon. I will happily dual wield them. I could. Well, I wish I could. Bonk. Bonk. Mm. What do I recommend the handle? It's a very nice handle. I like the range on it. I want to use other weapons, but I've kind of put all of my eggs into this basket. I don't know why people say not to do that, though. Like, it's just a basket of eggs. Leaping amulet. I don't use that. Ow. Why are you hurting? Oh, that's a very odd place and way for it to die. I was contemplating playing, like, Kingdom Hearts to some degree. Because Kingdom Hearts, and I would be playing it on basically... I'd basically be playing it on easy mode because I would increase my my defense, which allows me access to a particular stat. Not stat, a particular skill before any of the other trees, and then I would give up magic because as much as I love magic, there's no magic regeneration. There's no MP regen in the game. There's you get a set amount of MP and that's it. Survive the fall though? Yeah, I don't have the thing that allows me to survive the fall. I can. Like a, yeah. Like cat looking amulet, I think. Like, I know I can survive it. I just gotta get the right... Ta-da! It also helps having the right setup for it. But yeah, long story short, I'm not going to the meeting tomorrow because it's not mandatory. It's mandatory as in I'm not gonna go to it because it's bullshit. And they're just gonna be talking about sales, and quite frankly, I don't care. Like, I genuinely do not care. I can tell you right now, it's really not going to affect my hours because I'm one of the few people they can throw anywhere in the store. Meetings early on Sunday? I'm supposed to. But, at the same time, I've been there 6 years? Maybe 7 by now? I don't know. But I've been there long enough where, and someone actually pointed this out to me. They were like, you really don't have to do what you don't want to at work, do you? And I was like, what do you mean? Of course I have to. And they were like, no. No. I've been watching. And it's like, what do you mean? Of course I have to do everything that's required of me. And they were like, no, you don't. Sure I do. I just don't talk about it. I don't acknowledge the glitch in the matrix. But yeah, like, I have to do a nice chunk of what's expected of me, but like, meeting at 6 a.m. when everyone knows that I don't normally fall asleep until 2 a.m. Really?
Whoa! An earthquake! That came from the direction of Krot Central Station.
This could be bad. What are you gonna do?
Really bad.
Threaten my job? Because you're talking about sales and how we need to get more credit cards? Even though I have an astonishing and an astounding...
Hey,
hero.
are you a treasure hunter too? Strange to me, someone in my line of work. I know how this looks, but I'm not a thief or anything. I am on a serious expedition. You wouldn't happen to know a treasure hunter named Alidoro, would you? I'm a big fan. I plan my expeditions to follow Alidoro's traces, but this lock has me at a dead end, and I so wanted to explore the Hermit's Cave. All I can do is keep plugging away. If you come back by, say hello. Maybe I'll get this place open.
Alright, there's something on my leg that I don't know if it's biting at me or something's going on, but it's bothering me. So.
Life is all I can do is
Talk about Alidoro.
Heard of Alidoro? And unlike a lot of the riff and professionally, that's why I know there are rumors.
Could be a spider, probably.
Rumors. Alidoro is those alchemists. I mean, come on. Life is all I can do is
Life's a bitch and then you die.
You know what they say.
Old cryptic vessel. This is so. If I remember correctly, I have to open this up and then talk with Eugene, right?
Life is all I can do is
I know that there's something specific that I have to do for Eugene's story. You don't talk to her Yes, don't talk to her before opening it. Okay, because I know that there's... I did read it online because I didn't know what to do. So I was like, okay, there's something I'm missing.
Whatever choice I've always but now, or maybe like if they don't collect gold, Petra, that's why Simon cracked the king now.
And while we're here, we're just gonna go ahead and pick all the golden fruit. Yeah, 5 minutes and I get 12 with each harvest, which isn't bad. Well, with each maxed out harvest, I should say. Not bad. Oh, I'm so excited. Which one specifically? Old cryptic vessel.
I always... There you are. Done and done. You will find Venigni always seeks to rise to the challenge at hand. I always... May I be... What? No. I always... No trouble. If you ever need...
Orders, check the ground at the end of the cliff of Krot Central Station Street, where there is a good view of the ocean and Krot's landmarks. Appendix, a shorthand report from the time is attached for mutual trust. I'll give you as much money as you want. Just let me out, please. It's my duty to protect you. Please follow the directions. There are puppets everywhere. Where do you want me to go? First, cross Central Station. If you fail to escape, head to St. Frangelico Cathedral. Archbishop Andreas is accepting refugees. Are we going to survive? That's in God's hands. Just in case, I buried extra equipment on the beach by the train station. There, you can do your repairs. We're counting on you, Melempo. Maybe the one you're thinking of is the one you get from Alidoro after the second rapid encounter. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. That is on... I want to say I go here. To talk to her and progress the quest. Okay.